Hi everyone, I am back in the same day, 2 videos in one day. It's great. Probably the best I'm going to do. And actually I apologize because this one is on my webcam again. My phone is a lot better. I can't believe how much better it is. But my phone does not have enough memory for this video. I've already tried doing it once and it stopped me. So what are you going to do? So anyways, I'm doing it on my situated my webcam. But this is one of my cloth diaper videos. It's gonna be over my pocket diapers, which those are all of them. How gorgeous is that? Oh, I got online. Oh, it's missing a few of that. But yes, those are them. I have 56 of them, and I'll talk about it later, but you do not need that many. But this is how many I have because I had an addiction towards them. They're so cute. Why not? My husband stopped me. He told me I couldn't buy anymore, so bummer. But yes, this is that, and I'm going to go over, I have two different brands. I have Alva and I have Sun Baby, and a lot of people in the cloth diaper community sort of frown on them because they're the China companies, and the cloth diaper community is very much so into promoting American business and mom and pop shops. But the reason I have these is because I started cloth diapering to save money. Like, that was the biggest incentive for me. And the mom and pop American made diapers go for $15 to $20 each. So I don't have that. I didn't have that amount of cash. So I ended up buying the Alva and the Sun Baby, where I got from anywhere from like $3 to $6 each, which is a crazy good deal. But yes, so that is why I have Alva and Sun Baby, and my daughter is 17 months old. We've been cloth diapering since she was 1 month old, so they have lasted. Even if they were to like go out in the next month or two, I still would have saved hundreds of dollars instead of purchasing disposables. So that's where I'm at right now, and I'm gonna go through and show you. The Alvas, I have two different kinds. The Sun Baby, I have one kind. Well, there's only one kind of Sun Baby. There's two different sizes. They're not really different, but there's two sizes. The Alva, though, there's two differences. And then I have all the inserts that I'll go through, and maybe I'll get to talking about my laundry routine as well. Maybe I'll do a different video for that, because this one on my phone was already 15 minutes long, and I don't know how far into it I was. But I'll get started here for you so that I'm not going on. I kind of did a rainbow theme. Kind of, not really. It's off. But the top row, these are most Alvas. These are all Alvas. These are mostly Sun Babies. I had to stuff a few Alvas in here. These are Alvas. Really didn't have enough room up top. I thought I had like even amounts of both, but I didn't. I have more Alvas, but that's because I placed a huge custom order with a group. So anyways, this is the first one that I'll talk about. This is a regular Alva. Well, it's mostly the style of this is a regular Alva. These tabs are normally the same color as the body in most Alvas. This was a custom one, so that's why I have different tabs and colored snaps. I pulled this one. This is exactly what a regular Alva looks like. Red or whatever color, and then white snaps. That's it. And all throughout. So red all throughout. That's what a regular one looks like. So this one, you can see here. I'll paint it out. This is what that looks like. There's an opening back here. This is a pocket diaper. So this is the cover. And you stuff it with inserts. That's where you stick the inserts in. So that's what it is. That's the pocket. That's why it's called a pocket diaper. But so it has snaps. All of mine are snaps. I did not get any Velcro. I have one Velcro cover for the pre-folds. It's a size small, but I actually ended up putting it, I was using pre-folds a while back, and I put it on my daughter. She had it off within 3 minutes. So that is why my first initial was to get snaps. And actually when I first because she can't really get these off. She hasn't yet. But back when I first started buying too, Alva didn't have Velcro. They do now, I believe, with custom orders. Sun Baby is all snaps. You can't even get Velcro in Sun Baby. So as far as I know, I haven't purchased any recently because my husband was deployed when I had my daughter. He was home for R&R, but he was deployed, and when he came home, he saw how many diapers I had, and he told me I had to stop buying. So that's it. I started my daughter off when she was a month old because he actually was home for R&R when I had her, so I didn't want to have to worry about laundry or, you know, getting into a routine with the cloth, which it can be intimidating, but it's easier. I could have done it. It's easier than I thought it was going to be, but that's why I didn't start until she was like a month old. So yeah, I've been doing it for 16 months, and then so he came home and said I had to stop buying. So I haven't bought any recently. So I don't know if I'm in on all the current loops or whatever trends there are. Back to this though. This is the snaps, if you can see. These ones that are showing right now, those are rise snaps. They make the diaper how long it's gonna be. And I'll snap them up for you on the smallest setting. Snap them up here. Okay, so there they are, snapped on the smallest setting. So just imagine this is how little it is. I should have gotten like a regular disposable just to show you. That's how little it gets. And then when you unsnap them, like all the way, it's hard. That's how it is. So it's like my whole hand pretty much when it's unsnapped. My daughter is 17 months. She weighs probably about 25, 26 pounds right now. 25 probably. And she's only on the second rise snap. So we still have a full one to go, which she'll probably end up potty training before these would ever be too small on her. I say that now and I jinx myself. But she'll probably end up potty training. But yes, so that's the rise snaps. And these ones, the Alva, this size, these run larger, the solids. These probably didn't start fitting her until she was like 16 pounds. So yeah, the other ones started fitting her. Some babies definitely started fitting her sooner. Now, going across, these snaps, up top here, like these 4 right here, this controls how big the leg hole is. So you take, this is the tab, this is the snap for the legs. So you take this, and I'm putting it on the smallest one. So that's your leg hole. Okay, that's the smallest leg hole. You put it like this, probably, that's the largest leg hole. The leg holes are probably what make this not fit smaller babies, because that smallest setting wasn't very small. But yeah, so that's the leg holes. You do those. Then the top row controls the waist. So you put these on, and that's how small the waist gets. If you see here, the tabs can overlap. I'll show you. They can overlap and snap. So like you can get a really tiny waist out of this, but the waist isn't the issue, it's the leg holes that people can't get their small babies. Like this waist is like as big as the biggest leg hole. But anyways, so that's what those top snaps are for. And I showed you how, sorry, my stomach just growled. But I'll put it together here for you. The smallest it can get, and you can see this one will go on first. I've never had to cross the snaps before because it just didn't fit my daughter when she was that tiny. It just didn't work, these ones. Well, I only crossed it once, I guess. But here, that's how tiny it gets. It can get pretty tiny. So that's that one. That's the Alva regular. Rise snaps, waist snaps. I'll get into a sun baby. No, I'll do the other. I won't do it on that one. I'll do it on the purple one. This is the other type of Alva that I have. This is called a double gusset. I'll show you why. It's also, I think it's called color. They're also called color snaps. You'll hear people call them that. You'll hear people call them 4.0s. I believe the other style I just showed you is a 3.0. These are called 4.0s on the website and stuff like that. This was another custom order through a group. So these rainbow, I believe actually now they do sell rainbow snaps on their website. But at first, when I first got these were a custom order. And the reason they're called double gusset is because if you see on the inside, this is an extra layer of elastic right there. And then this has the outer, this is the outer one. So it helps to catch poo better. It really does. It catches, I honestly do not remember ever having a blowout. I've had maybe 2 blowouts with my daughter in cloth diapering. Total. So, but these I've never had a blowout in. The only issue with these that I have is that my rinsing process, it's sometimes harder. There's poo gets stuck in here and it's sometimes harder to get it out, but that's the only issue I have with it. Now these have the pocket. It's like, this isn't elastic, it's just fabric, and it has a flap that goes over it. So if you're using microfiber, which I'll get into, if you're using a microfiber insert which can't touch baby, you put this flap over it so it won't touch it. But so you stuff them in there, and then on the top, I flip it over, there's another hole. But you don't, I don't stuff, I guess you could, but I don't stuff. The reason this has 2 holes is so when your baby, you have it on your baby and your baby goes to the bathroom, normally with the regular Alvas, this one, you'd have to pull the inserts out and put it in your pail separate. But with this one, you don't have to pull anything out because it has the 2 sides to it. The inserts just agitate themselves out in the wash, so you don't have to touch anything. You just throw these into your pail. That's it. You don't gotta touch it. It just comes out on its own. So bonus, major bonus to these. That's probably why I got so many of them, is because I knew my husband wouldn't be interested in touching that stuff. So, and actually, he never really even got, like, he just puts them and waits for me to put them away now. Because he never really took the time to learn what the difference between this one and this one was, so that he knew which one just to throw in there, so whatever. The difference, another difference between this and the regular Alva is that these are the rise snaps. The ones that I'm showing you right now, well, the ones I'm not trying to cover up, those are the rise snaps. It has 4 instead of, well, it has 3 and then the snap part. The other one only has the 2 and then the snap part, but these have 3. So it gets really tiny. I did not have these when my daughter was little, so I cannot attest to how small they get. I have heard and seen people put them on newborns though. So I'll snap it all up for you. It gets tiny. Like, look at this. How cute is that? Tiny. They get tiny. Look at these leg holes. Very tiny. So this could probably fit on a newborn pretty well. Like I said, I can attest to it because I have it. The top row of snaps, I've also heard, like, one time, before I get to the top row, that they aren't as big as the Alva, but they still get pretty big. I mean, my daughter, I think she's on the second to last, so she's on the 3rd one. Yeah, she's on the 3rd right now, and she's 17 months, so we still have another one. to go. So it's pretty much the same. But I guess I didn't have to snap it all the way. But this is how, like, my full hand. They get pretty big too. So yeah, those are the rise snaps. This top row, the top 2 rows, is the waist snaps. Now, I'll describe this one in a little bit. But on the last Alva, remember how there was like the bottom row, it only had 4 going in on the bottom for the legs? Well, this one, it doesn't. You don't have to worry about that because you just, watch, you just go snap, snap. That's what you do. And then there's another one, there's the tab. There's another one back here, you just snap. That just holds the leg in place so that this doesn't come drooping down into the leg. That's all you gotta do on these. There's no, you just put the 2 snaps on and whatnot. And these ones a lot of people liked because they could take them to daycare and be like, oh, she's on the orange snaps. They just put them on the orange snaps. They didn't have to figure out what tightness to do with it. So that's what's kind of nice about those. No fussing with the leg snaps. I also thought that would be good for my husband. It ended up not mattering. This one, if you see this, there's a backwards button here, which if you open the flap on the inside, you can see that there's that button. What that is for is that inserts, stop texting me, inserts can have snaps added to them, or like they can come with them, and you snap the insert in here so that when it agitates out of the diaper, it's still attached, it still gets washed, but it's outside of the diaper, and all you have to do is stuff it back in instead of, I don't know, picking out random inserts and then putting them in your diaper. I've never had snaps on mine, so I don't use that. But that's what you can do with that. So those are the double gusset Alvas. Very nice, my favorite. Yeah, my favorite. I love that you don't have to touch the insides, even though it's not, I mean, it's not even gross to me anymore. But, yes. Love those. I got these ones, I think, through the custom order were like $4.50 each, which is way better than 20 bucks still. So that's those ones. And then, so we'll do Sun Baby. Okay, so this is a Sun Baby. Very cute. That's, a lot of people love Sun Baby a lot because they have very cute prints. This company, the owner is Sunpay. I don't know if I'm saying that right. Sunpay, but she comes out with new prints a lot. And she doesn't, they're not like continuous prints like Alva. Alva has usually the same prints all the time. They keep reordering the fabric. Sun Baby, they don't have the prints all the time. Once they run out, they're gone. So a lot of people like Sun Baby for that reason, the cute prints, and you can get new prints a lot, and yeah, so that's why they like that. I guess the downside to that is that if you want a new print later on, or a print that you really like, that was an old print, you can't purchase it through her anymore. You can like purchase them through cloth diaper swaps, like a used diaper, but if it's a hard to find print that's no longer being sold, a lot of people jack those prices up way high. So this is a $6 diaper, but they'll ask you for like 15 bucks for it. So I mean, that's what you gotta choose. This is the Sun Baby. I'm not going to probably go over the snaps because it's the same as the Alva, except for these rise snaps, there's only 2 rows instead of 3. I don't know, rows or columns. I don't know what you say. I think it's a column. Anyways, there's 2 instead of 3 going across. It still works the same though. But yes, that is the snaps on it. Leg snaps down here, waist snaps up here. These are fleece inners. Fleece. They're not suede cloth. They're very soft. Oh, when you first get a Sun Baby, these are so soft. They're so nice. After a while, it starts to, people call it pill. It's not like, it still feels soft. It's just not as, like, ooh, I want to rub it on my face soft. So that's kind of a downside. Here's the, it's got the, like, not the elastic, it's got just the fabric, and then you put the flap over it like that. And another thing, It's all Gussets, and this one have this feature, which I really, really like. They have, I'll bring the double Gusset back up here, but this is the flaps back here in the back. This is the front of the diaper that goes on the belly, and this is a piece of PU PUL. That's the fabric that's on the outside. It's the waterproof fabric. A lot of cloth one pocket, all-in-ones, pocket diapers, all-in-twos, they all have this PUL. There's another type, I don't know what like it's called, but that's PUL. But they have a layer of it up on top where it displays against the belly. So if your baby is in their diaper and they lay down on their stomach like this when they're sleeping or something, liquids can leak out the front, and that causes a lot of leaks. But with this layer of waterproof PUL at the top, I don't know what people say, but it stops it from leaking out. So that's so nice, because even when your baby's not sleeping, if they're just having tummy time or something, it's not going to leak. The Alvas, the regular Alvas, the first diaper I showed you, they don't have that. See, it's just suede cloth all the way to the top. They don't have that. And I have actually had a lot of leaks at night before I figured it out. I had a lot of leaks at night from these diapers because it didn't have the PUL at the top. With the Sun babies and the 4.0, you can't really tell the difference. I'll try and get it up there. But this top, this is what goes against the belly. This is PUL, and this is suede cloth. So you fold that flap over. So that's that. But yes, that's why I actually really like the Sun babies a lot, and I had a lot more of these ones, and I traded them for like solid Sun baby colors, or even the 4.0s. Sorry, my friend wants me to go to the pool, and I want to finish this because I've been taping it. But anyways, so that's that. Those are the three. I hope I went over everything on these. If you end up having any questions, these are elastic. If you have any questions about that, please leave a comment below. I will get to it for sure, and I'll let you know about it. I'll get into the inserts now, and then I'll show you how to stuff a diaper, and I'll probably do a different video on my laundry routine and how I clean the dirty diapers, but I'll get into that. This is an insert. This one in particular is a microfiber insert. It's like what they have in those microfiber towels and stuff like that. It's very, very absorbent. These are great, not only for diaper inserts, but if you want to use like your old ones to dust, they pick up a lot of dust really great, but they're very absorbent. I believe this one's like a 5-layer one. It's thicker. These are what will come with most of your diapers. Most diapers will come with one of these. This cannot touch your baby's skin. Your baby's skin is very gentle, and this is harsh against their skin, so it will irritate it. So this cannot touch it. But it is very absorbent. A lot of people, though, because it's so absorbent, if your baby's like sitting or something, it'll compress it, and it's like squeegeeing it. So that's where a lot of people get leaks with these, because compression. If it's full of water or pee, and your baby sits on it or is like scrunched up or something, it may cause leaks. So that's why a lot of people actually go with a different insert, which I'll just insert. But another thing I wanted to say about these is a lot of people have found as well. Oh, I'm so sorry. A lot of people have found as well that these hold stink in a lot more than the other types of inserts. They will begin to smell after a while, and you'll have to strip them a lot more than the other inserts. So that's another reason that people go with other inserts, but a lot of people do fine with these. They work for them. Whatever works for you, use it, and these are a lot cheaper than the other inserts. So if you're on a budget or you're trying to save money, go with these. Like, that's for sure. This is another type of insert I have, which is it's bamboo. My light's really coming in well right now, so I hope that you can see. It's got a yellow-ish tint to, like yellow threading around it. It's super soft, way softer than the microfiber. It's very thin and flimsy. This is actually an Alva 3-layer bamboo. It is all bamboo. There's no microfiber. This is just bamboo. These are very, very absorbent, very soft. These can go against your baby's skin if instead of stuffing it into the pocket, you just want to like lay it in the pocket. Go for it. You can do that with the bamboo. But these ones, like I said, are very flimsy. So what I do with these ones is I double them up. I had it, well, when I was videotaping with my phone, I was able to do this, but 2 of these, I don't know what's going on outside. They're doing lawn work, I think. 2 of these are about the same thickness as 1 microfiber. So I double them up for double absorbency, very, very absorbent with 2 of these. She could almost go overnight with 2 of these, but 3 is preferable. 2 of these, very absorbent. It doesn't doesn't get bunched up in the diaper if I use 2, so that's why I use 2 of them. And these are the ones that I have the most of. I once wanted to change over to another type, but I ended up just sticking with these because I bought them. I probably have like 120 of these. No, I don't. I probably have like 80 of these for 40 of my diapers, and then I have like 16 of another kind. This one is made by Alba as well, and I will put links to these shops in my comments below. This is Alva. It's a blend. What the blend means is that in the middle it has 2 layers of microfiber, and on the outside it's bamboo. So because the bamboo is on the outside, you can have this touching your baby's skin. It's still very soft. These ones didn't stay as soft as the 3 layers did, but it's still very soft. I mean, I wouldn't mind this being up against my skin at all. So they're very absorbent. They have the absorbency of the microfiber and the absorbency of the bamboo, and they're very thin. Now this one of these, a lot of people love these because they're so thin, but one of these will not last my daughter through a normal change. I change her every 2 to 3 hours. One of these will not last my daughter, so I cannot just use one of these unless I know I'm going to change her within an hour or so. I can't use just one of these, but one of these, and that is a super duper combo. Super duper. Probably could last her all night, because this, I believe, one of these absorbs twice as much as this, but not as much as 2 of these together. So that's that one, and you can see the difference here. The Alva 3 layers are longer. I would probably, for my next one, I would probably stock up on these for the newborn phase because they don't pee as much, and it's thin, or it's not as long. So when you have the diaper on the small setting, that's not going to be as long. Like, it's going to fit better. This one, there's definitely going to be like some excess on the end, so you'll have to fold it over or something when you stuff it in. So that's just that. So those are the Alva inserts, the bamboos. Alva does also have a microfiber. Every company usually has a microfiber. This is just a random insert. I don't know what brand that is. The last insert I'm going to talk to you about is this one. It is a charcoal bamboo insert. This is 5 layers. It has 3 layers of microfiber on the inside, and then the outside is covered in this charcoal bamboo fleece material. It feels like fleece. That's a guess for me, but I'm thinking it's a fleece. It's very, very, very absorbent. I do not know why or how these get to be so absorbent compared to the only 4 layers, the regular bamboo and microfiber. This is charcoal bamboo and microfiber. It's very, very absorbent. I have about 16 of these. I would love it if I could get these switched, like my whole stash switched over to these, but it would just take so long. My daughter's so close to potty training that I don't know if I will, but maybe for the next one I'll consider it. Here's the like comparison size-wise to the 3. And even though these contain microfiber in them, I've never had stink issues with them, which is good. So that's pretty good. Now I will show you, I'll grab this, I'll do it in this Sun Baby. Try and show you how I stuff I just take the insert and I kind of hot dog it with my fingers here, and I hold it at the very top. I'm trying to get a good angle. This is the back of the diaper, the opening, and I just put it in there, pull my arm all the way through until the insert gets to the top of the diaper, and I squeeze this top so that I'm holding onto the insert, and I pull my hand out. And then I just kind of work it so that it's laying flat. And there you go. I mean, it's very simple. Once you get into a groove with it, you'll be golden. Yeah. So, and it's not harder or more difficult with the other types of diapers. It's pretty much the same. I only use the bamboo in the charcoal bamboo during the day. I do put, just because I don't have extras for all my diapers, I put one microfiber in with the bamboo at night, because obviously she's in her diaper for longer, so I put the microfiber in there for extra absorbency, and I have found that's my correct balance for her nighttime diaper. You'll have to play around with it with your kiddo. If they're heavy wetter or if they're light wetter, you might not need much, but if they're heavy wetter, you're gonna have to play around. There are some people, I won't say a lot, but there are some people that have a really hard time trying to figure out what works best for their kiddo at night. And honestly, these diapers with the PUL at top, I use 2 of these, the 3 layers, and 1 microfiber. I've never had my daughter leak with this combo, so you might want to try it. Definitely 2 charcoal bamboos would probably be a good combo, except for since it's microfiber, you may get the compression, so maybe charcoal bamboo and these, 1 or 2 of these. You can try them out, just mix and match, try it out, do that. I can't think of anything else that I haven't talked about with these diapers. I did want to say though, I have 56 diapers, pocket diapers. I have pre-folds and covers, which I'll have another video about. I have 56. I could get away with only having 24. I would be comfortable having 36. I have 56 because I'm addicted, but 24 you could definitely live off with 1 kid. So you don't have to have that many diapers as I have. I've decided I'm gonna do, these are all just the colored ones, different Kelly green. This one has like daisies on it and alphabet or something. Owls. I'm trying to get these out. That's how I store them too. I just put it in my daughter's closet like that. Cute little owls. I have this in pink too. I have a giraffe print, if you can see. This one is another one of my favorites, but it was a custom order, so I don't know if they're going to come out with it. It's zebra with, they had a zebra with rainbow too. And yeah, just bunches of cute stuff. The sun baby prints are super cute. I recommend looking at them. They're very cute. I'll put links. I have these too. I'll show these. My box is all messed up, but these are bumpkins. These are a liner. It doesn't say what these ones are made out of. But here it is. It's like a tissue, kind of, but it's softer than a tissue. I don't know. But it's like a tissue. It doesn't like pull apart when it gets wet, so that's why it's able to be used for what I'm about to say than a tissue. But you lay this in your diaper and you like fold. I just fold it to make it fit within the diaper. And then if your kiddo goes poop, you can just pull this out and put it in the toilet, and it's flushable. It's a flushable liner. So instead of having to spray your diaper, or as I do, dunk it, you can just pull it out and throw it. When I do remember to put these in my daughter's diaper and she goes poop, it catches most of it. It depends on what the consistency of her poop is, but it catches most of it. It doesn't really go off to the sides too much. It does occasionally, but it's really nice because it's so easy. You just plop it out and you put it in the toilet and you're done. Without this, you have to dunk it. What else was I going to say about this? I just forget to put them in there. a lot. But it's super nice. And oh, you can also use these diaper cream wise, because you can't use like Desitin or like normal retail brand diaper creams. So these, if you do happen, I found that Desitin, when my daughter does get a rash, helps knock it out way faster than any of the cloth diaper safe diaper creams that I've used. So I use Desitin, and what you do is you put these in your diaper to create a layer in between the baby and the Desitin and your diaper. Because if you get that Desitin on your diaper, it will repel liquid instead of absorb it. So you don't want that to happen, because then obviously you want your diaper to absorb the liquid. That's what you want to happen. So if you put this in between the baby with the diaper cream on and your diaper, the diaper cream will not get onto your diaper, and you can avoid a big sticky situation where you have to do a lot of extra laundry. But that's what those are also good for. And I forget to put them on, but they're great. I wish I just had a spot where I could put them on. I really can't think of anything else to talk about. If you have any questions though, feel free to ask me. I'm very passionate about this, but like I said, it's your choice. You don't have to choose to do it one way or the other. I will have another video on pre-folds and covers. Probably, I don't know if I'll do my laundry routine in that video. I might, because pre-folds and covers are easy to explain. But I'll talk about my laundry routine as well. Look at my nails, so different. And yeah, that's about it. I don't know what else there is to talk about them, but like I said, have questions, please ask. I will answer them for sure. And yeah, maybe post some of your cloth diaper stashes and I can check it out too, since I'm not buying anymore. Maybe I can get and live vicariously through you guys. I haven't really looked it up on YouTube, but I think I'm going to go and do that right now. If I can get my friend to stop bugging me about going to the pool. And my daughter's about to wake up, so I will probably be ending this. You guys have a great day, and I will talk to you again soon. Bye!